now. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gossman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho under it. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Joseph Ortiz.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 3, Joseph Ortiz.
In the air, left field, Santander. As this one sized up, hauls it in for the out. So up next, Harmon Killebrew.
Harmon Killebrew.
First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over.
In the background is a blind spot.
And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back here at Rogers Center.
Leading
now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ernie Clement. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0. Aye.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In the dirt, ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And that one is inside ball 1. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. The 1-1. Fought off foul. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. This is Joey Barton. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. That one ripped. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Andy Pajes stands in now and watches strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Center field. Varsho has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And now it's Jose Siri.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. Kyren Paris getting ready to hit, and he's out, and they got him. Bottom half of inning number 2, Anthony Santander at the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Just missed. That just misses, and it's a full count. That one down the line, and he handles it himself for the out. And the batter is George Springer.
George Springer.
There's a strike. No score here in the second. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And a back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. And now Kyren Paris. Gosman back to work. Paris in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2019. This one in the air right field. Springer sizing this one up. Corrals it. One away. Zach Neto now at the plate.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Top of the third, no score. That one just misses. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
The left fielder, number 20,
Lou Brock will hit next.
Brock.
0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Gausman throws over. Neto back on a dive. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. And there's a base hit to left. Santander gets it back in quickly. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz. And that is out of play. Line, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single on the board. First, it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
The catcher, number
Here's the
14,
catcher, Joey Bart. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside, just missed. Gausman throws over. Ow! They got him. As we go to the last of the third. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Good eye in that spot. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Andres Jimenez. And that one is lifted in the air. Brock. And there are 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Will Wagner. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and Scooble gets it. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Base knock, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Bart gets his lead at first with nobody out. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Slider got him for strike 3. Jose Siri, the next to hit, doubled his first time up. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. The throw, tag, and he's out. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In the air, left side. Santander in pursuit. He's got it. And that back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Ernie Clement. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one's in there. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Close play, but in there. We are tied at 2.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we can go back to later on when this game is over. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now
so up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. 1 out. The runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
And there's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Slings to first in time. Here's George Springer. Went down on strikes his first time.
Springer.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
So you're not gonna say nothing and just sit there like it's alright. We gotta stand.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. All muscle to center field. It's 3-2. Kyron Paris digs in now. And there's the strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. High in the air, out to right, and that is Springer. They got it for out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Lou Brock, 1 for 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
And the first offering is not close. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
Late swing, fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bart collects, fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
The second baseman, Andre Perez.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Wagner in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Blue Jays down a run. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. New pitcher now, Nick Sandlin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nick Sandlin.
And now, Joseph Ortiz.
The third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Harmon Killebrew now at the plate.
The designated hitter,
Killebrew, 33 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Fastball for a strike. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
That can be a really tough pitch
Now
to
back,
handle,
the
a
catcher,
front door
Joey
breaking ball. But he
Vaughn.
did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Ball, that's
Bart,
off
the
the plate.
next to hit, takes outside. Killebrew, the runner at second with one away. Hit in the air, right field. Springer pulls it down, and there are two outs. Digging in,
The
Andy
right fielder,
Pajes.
number 44,
0 for 2
Andy
in this one.
Pajes.
Swinging a foul straight back. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board
Now
and picks up an
batting, the center
RBI.
fielder,
Loud
Jose
contact leads to the double.
Steele.
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Jose Siri.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading up
And now to the
for
plate.
Toronto,
Here's the
the
Toronto
designated
DH,
hitter,
Ernie
Ernie
Clement. Scooble back to work. That's a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Varsho in the box again. Takes a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Ball. 1 ball,
One
2
down,
strikes.
base is empty. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Here's Vladimir Guerrero
Now batting,
Jr.
the first baseman.
Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Foul ball there. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Now pitching for
Chad Green taking over on the mound.
number 57.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And
Chad
this is where a bullpen can give their
Green.
players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the first
Leading
baseman,
off for the
Jake
Grizzlies,
Berger.
the first
He's already
baseman,
homered
Jake
here in this one.
Berger.
Off the plate inside, and that is ball one. And a foul ball. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyren Paris getting ready to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one laced to center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Check on the runner.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And now here is Zach Neto. Safe at second, and that was not close. And a swing and a miss there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Paris. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at-bat. Great job of staying on that break.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hits the top of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Trying to get back to second, but he can't. New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Burr.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And George makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Harmon Killebrew.
Harmon Killebrew.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That ends the frame. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable.
Now batting,
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Has grounded out a couple of times. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took
No
the
ball,
best
2
pitch he's
strikes.
going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that
Ball 1.
location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any
ball,
pitcher out
2
there on the
strikes.
mound.
Next offering misses.
Ball 2.
The count now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. And that one got a piece of him.
First base.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. There's 0 for 2. A pair of strikeouts. Michael Kopech comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Now batting. The
Bichette
shortstop.
gets a chance to hit.
Bichette.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
Oh, that's a strikeout. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Joey Bart.
Leading off for Houston, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Strike 1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to
0-1
what you
the
think
count.
you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
The right fielder, number 44, Andy.
Runner in
Pajes.
scoring position. No outs. Now Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second. Foul ball. Base hit, left center field. Coming home. He will score. Safe at second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
At the plate, Jose Siri. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. He circles the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 10-2.
Now pitching for
Yariel Rodriguez on to pitch
number
here.
29.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. So up next, Kyren Paris. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
0-1. Runner on the go. In the air, right field, and that is Springer. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And the batter now, Lou Brock. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw. Safe. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one ripped. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Joseph Ortiz. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Nope.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Number 7.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays.
Wagner.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The designated hitter.
And the batter now, Ernie Clement. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Brock really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th. And now the DH, Harmon Killebrew. Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Bichette throws to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now it's going to be Joey Bart.
Drove it off the wall last time.
14,
just missed
Joey
out on a home run.
Bart.
Hit in the air, center field. Varsho settles under it. Squeezes it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Two and 0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. On the ground, Wagner. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, so bottom of the 9. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Jr.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swinging a foul straight back. Kopech deals. Swings through it for the K. 7 in a row by way of the K. And they're down to their last out. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A solo shot. It's 12-3. Base is empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Get a mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the floor. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city of lost angles. I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me. I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it with every bit of spiting it. Ever since I gave the first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, hey, hey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostige. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Tale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón.